there are a lot of speculations about why God might allow evil in any certain circumstance, and maybe some circumstance you can't even think of anything. The question I have to ask myself is this: who is in the best position to assess whether there are morally sufficient reasons to allow that kind of thing? Certainly not me. I think God is in the best position to assess that. Now, if I'm operating kind of in a vacuum on God, and this is all I have to assess God with, evil in the world, suffering in the world, God's not going to look very good. But we're not operating in a vacuum. We have lots of other information to draw on. I mean, if we're astute, we look at what the scriptures say about God, what Jesus said about God, and the kinds of things that God has done in the world to create, to manifest goodness in the world and provide a means for pardon for sin, and all, just to give a few examples. We have a lot of information about God. We have a lot of evidence for his existence and evidence that Jesus is that God and the resurrection and all of that. When you look at all of that evidence together, with that as a backdrop, for me at least personally, then I look at the problem of evil and I say, gee, I don't know how to figure all this out, but I have good reason to believe that God is there, that he's a good God, and he has my best interests in view and our best interests in view, and therefore I'm going to trust him with those things that I haven't figured out yet, even big ones like this. And I think that's a fruitful direction to go in working on this problem.